Disclaimer, there are flashes of light in this video, so if you have epilepsy, I recommend just listening to this as audio, or just skip. Viewer discretion is advised. For simplicity's sake, I'm gonna do it from least info to most info. YouTubers, we love them, we hate them, and other times we can find them to be downright horrendous. But today, we're not talking about the shittiest YouTubers, we're talking about... Okay, starting with...
Ah, great. Now I'm all wonky looking. What's going on now? Oh, right, the character. Jameson Jackson, known as JJ by the fandom. Not much is known about him since he hasn't appeared since Halloween of 2019, almost 6 years ago by the time this video comes out. The only things we do know about him is he is inspired by the silent films of the 1920s, and as of now, he's being puppeteered himself. But that's for a bit later, since, again, he hasn't appeared since 2019 and is therefore our most mysterious ego as of late.
Oh, thank goodness, I'm back to normal. Alright, let's see here. 5 more. Great. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Anyway.
A superhero game needs a superhero player, and that player can only be one person! Jackie Boy Man!
From the most recent to the first, Jackie Boy Man. Yes, I know it's a silly hero name, but here's what we know about him so far. As of now, every video he has been in, from Welcome to the Game to South Park The Fractured But Whole, are non-canon, unfortunately. His canon storyline, though, that's a different story. He was originally a delivery boy, so imagine stuff like DoorDash, who did parkour as a side hobby while on delivery, but he also had an enthusiasm about superheroes. In other words, he was your average dude in a normal world. Well, other than robots made by tech companies. Of course, a superhero wouldn't have its origins without some sort of incident, right? Well, that incident led to him getting extreme speed, super strength, you know the works. In other words, the Flash. He would also use his powers to fight crime, but little did he know it would come with a cost. My theory is he's gonna die. He could survive, but then again, we all know the hell creators put their favorite characters through. Looking at you, OC creators. Next up, we have Dr. Schneebelstein, a Dr. Ego who, as of late, has only appeared in video format since... Holy shit, 2019 as well? What is it with the egos disappearing in 2019? Anyway, Henrik von Schneebelstein. He was originally a surgeon character who appeared in a joke video where he played Operation, and all of his videos other than his most recent appearance may as well be considered non-canon. As of lately, though, he may be working on quantum research, though. No one knows what has happened to him for sure, but it's not looking good, because honestly, we don't know what the hell appeared on his monitor when he was working. Marvin the Magnificent, like Henrik, was a joke character who originated in a sort of short video. All of his videos sans Argentum Inanis. Hang on, how do I pronounce that?
Argentum Inanis.
Okay, Argentum Inanis are non-canon as of now. Postscript note, Marvin's storyline is him learning magic as a kid and finding out he can access a really powerful type of magic that may scare the authority of the magic circle. Good thing he learns how to harness that power himself. Anyway, what the hell am I talking about? Time to get back to the plot. His personality can be seen as introverted, though he does have some close relationships. Close indeed. I mean, what? Okay, who's next? Who's next? What the hell? Wait, what's happening? What's going on? Wait, this isn't good. You all have to leave. Now.
Did you miss me? Hello, Chase.
Antisepticeye, a true nightmare to deal with. He has appeared since October 10th, 2016 in the form of glitches that could easily be dismissed as a Halloween-themed glitch for scary effects, though really that could be further from the truth. This glitch in humans' clothing is always there, always watching, always present. He has tormented all of these egos since he has appeared. He's the reason Jackie's power exists and why he's slowly dying if we're going off the assumption that he can create antimatter or anti-energy or something along those lines. He's potentially the reason Henrik's scrawling down notes as if his life depends on it. Hell, even Marvin knows at least about his existence via a reanimated corpse. Anti has tormented JJ ever since his existence, but this leaves one last individual. One has been in the forefront alongside Anti ever since 2019.
Wait,
What is it, Mr. Brody?
wait, we have to leave. I've been here before.
Where are they? What do you want from me?
No, please!
Come along,
Please!
Mr. Brody.
Please, no! Let me go, please! Please, no!
Chase Brody. He's the only ego with a given age, height, and a hell of a history. He was introduced April 11th, 2017 as, like Marvin and Henrik, a joke character who was the personification of the "my wife left and took the kids" joke, as well as a parody of Dude Perfect. However, his personality expanded from a living meme to an individual haunted by depression, alcoholism, and anti. His kid? Don't even think about meeting them soon because they're dead. Old life? Ripped away from him by force. The next thing he knows, he's teleported onto a parking garage and someone is alerted to him. This leads to the next part of this lore, the Iris Project, or Anomaly Found Chase Brody. This started off as an ARG of IRIS, a facility with its name being an acronym for Inspiring Research of Impossible Science. It began with posts on Twitter, X, ranging from GIFs to posters to even information, one of which being something called an altar. If you're in the SCP fandom, you'll know what's next. Altars are items or entities that have anomalous properties that can pose a threat if not left in check. And you can guess who can be classified into one, but we'll get back to that later. So to explain Anomaly Found, it immediately jumps after Chase, which shows our favorite sad dad immediately after being evicted from his home and visiting the woods before being teleported to the parking garage. Simply put, Chase is locked in the facility for, I think, a week, correct me if I'm wrong. Then Anti, also known as Alter 114209, appears as soon as Chase is due for relocation and wreaks havoc by killing just about everyone other than Chase. My comfort YouTuber, everyone. If you need to watch it yourself, I'll link the video in the description because I am not in the mood to cover the whole dang thing. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Hey guys, thanks for checking in. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you guys soon. Later.